Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. My name is Uswatun with ID number G2110656 from Department of Communication, Science Reguler. This video was made to Sociology of Communication course from my lecturer, Mrs. Dr. Agustina Multi Purnomo. Today, I will explain an article, Luhmann Reconsidered, the Luhmann Reconsidered, Step Towards an Empirical Research Programme in the Sociology of Communication from Loet Leydesdorf. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, the first is a background. Leydesdorf revealed that Luhmann theory didn't yet have sufficient elements in the context of the empirical tradition of the sociology of communication. Even Giddens support the statement, the theory of Luhmann and Habermas had to be rejected from empirical theory. He focused on the analysis of action. Luhmann theorized that the system of social communication was part of a structural dynamic that could not be directly observed. Luhmann's contribution include person's theory of autopoiesis or self-organization. Persons work on the case of social system and had its own paradigm of structural functionals. The processing of meaning and communication is important. One part of meaning is knowledge that can make a difference. This knowledge is codified on fundamental information and eliminates uncertainty. This was also the focus of Luhmann's theory at the time. Luhmann also elaborated a concept by considering power as a kind of communication. Communication code also run in parallel and produce variation. The more processes that occur, the more transformative the system will be. Okay, and the next is purpose. This article is written to find out how important empirical research is in a theory and what aspects support an empirical research. These aspects are information, observation, and language. In the results show that Luhmann's empirical research uses methods and observation. However, it doesn't rule out the possibility that Luhmann's theories caused many rejections because it was considered his theory to be uncertain. He also claimed that his theory was universal among theories of the sociology of communication. Okay, this is detail for article. And the first is information. Luhmann defined information as something that makes difference in producing meaning or negentropy. The concept is used in social system. Luhmann theory refers is a source of information uncertain or xenotype. The indifference is noise or interference that is uncertain information. Luhmann's theory to focus on processing meaning, where uncertain can be singled out as meaningful information. Meanwhile, Luhmann 3 explained that the uncertain that isn't selected is noise. Meaningful message currently require language as a tool in reconstructing meaning and empirical information in a message. Language can also be measured as the flow of information. However, Luhmann theory only focus on the meaning of message. Okay, the second is observation. Observation plays an important role in Luhmann theories. Observation as observation in informing expectation. In addition, observation is considered as evidence to distinguish information. There were three stages in Luhmann's intellectual career. The first is the central sociological concept, the theory of autobiases, and the concept of observation. Luhmann considered that differentiation should be done carefully, even if it not even doesn't solve the problem because the observer is only a human being. Okay, and the third is language. The sociological theory externalizes consciousness and language. The focus of the discussion is on understanding code as a real. Language is considered an element, an element, an element that can be eliminated from a system. The function of language and communication media as a coordination mechanism of a system. Human language is an human language is an evolutionary in I'm sorry is an evolutionary of assignment demonstrate is a demonstrate by communication theory. Language allows us to eliminate uncertain. However, not all of this information is meaningful, and the meaning also doesn't have to use language. Okay. Okay, the last is conclusion. Empirical theory and research is an important step because it can be controlled methodologically. When you want to validate something, you need a program with the appropriate type. This is what is said by method. Luhmann also said Luhmann also said that empirical research is indeed uncertain and needs retesting. Therefore, he wrote, truth is, truth is relative. The author has his own view, namely uncertainty, and expression in information. Luhmann theory as a methodological tool, however, empirically his theory by was rejected by other scientists. Okay, thank you for attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next video. Bye bye.